Hey guys, welcome to Value Crypto, my very first video. My name is John. Just to give you a bit of background info on me, I've been in the crypto space for about 3 or so years now. I bought in right before the big crash back in 2018, and I was able to kind of dollar cost average here and there during the bear market. And now that we're in a semi-bull market, reaching the second wave of the bull market, just figured, you know what, let's share some of my knowledge, some of my experience with people that are curious, just getting into the space. Hopefully you guys don't make the same mistakes that I've made, and I'll share those along the way. If somebody can learn from my stuff, that's awesome. My background is in education, so it's what I've always kind of done. Regardless, let's get jumping into this. So you'll see here my portfolio allocation. I've broken it down to like 9 different things. The biggest standout is I actually don't hold a lot of Bitcoin or Ethereum. The big reason for this is I always just felt like there was more gains to be made in other coins, and I have made those gains in the other coins. I've actually used crypto to pay off my student loans. I've paid off a bit of my car, wiped out my Visa a couple of times because I tried to start some businesses that didn't work out too well. But yeah, crypto's been kind of my bread and butter. It's been where I guess most of my savings are at. So let's start off with my biggest holding, Track. It's Origin Trail is the name of the coin. Track is the ticker for it. This one I was buying. I got lucky. I started buying this thing at like 30 cents. Now it's like above $1. Let's pull it up real quick. Yeah, so I was buying Origin Trail. So I had it on market cap. I was buying it like down here. This is where I picked it up. I found out about it for the first time. I was 30 cents. I staked it on Uniswap, so I got even more Origin Trail, and now I'm just kind of sitting on it. The Coinbase pump, I probably should have sold off some at the top, but I'm a really big believer in the project. It's still a $7 billion market cap coin. It's fully diluted, it's fully out there. I'll go more into all of my coins in my portfolio, in other videos, but this is just to kind of get the ball rolling. Number 2, Mana. Mana I actually didn't put a lot of money into it. It was just like a $100 crapshoot that I took back in the day, and it really worked out well because of the metaverse hype that's happening right now. If you've been in the crypto space for a while, you'll know that every so often there is like a new hype cycle that pushes up the market and then deflates, and then something else comes out and then the market goes up again. I always thought of crypto as the internet in the 1990s. Right now it's Web 3.0, but it's still so early. Most people don't even understand why it's useful and why it will be the future. Mana rode the metaverse hype, the sandbox, all these other things that came out where you can plug in virtually and play online and have real world value tied to your digital goods. I'm going to hold it for a bit longer. I probably will reposition my portfolio in the next month as we head into like the last little phases of the bull market. Maybe move more into Bitcoin and just kind of lock in some of my profits, maybe keep some USDT on the side. I don't know. I'm not the best trader. I've traded well and then I've blown up my accounts, so don't look at me for any trading advice, guys. My next biggest holding is Chainlink. I love Chainlink. I've been buying it regularly. I dollar cost average. Every paycheck, every other paycheck, whatever I can afford, I buy some Chainlink. It's going to be kind of the bread and butter of the crypto space. Chainlink is used in a crap ton of crypto APIs. It's price feeds. It's like an oracle. It goes out there and it gets data, because cryptos, they're kind of self-sufficient, but they can't pull information from other chains. So Chainlink is that bridge that brings them into the sphere. NG, another one of those metaverse coins that it's pretty cool. They've actually partnered up with Minecraft. This was a year or two ago. I haven't really looked too much into NG. It's just something that I have and I hold there. It's kind of chilling out for a bit. Unibright, UBT. This one is massive in my opinion. They are in what's called the baseline protocol. I'll go more into it into my next video when I go over each and every one of these coins. If you do get a chance, drop me a like. If you are one of the 5 people that watch this video, show me some love. But UBT, it's another big one. The whole point of UBT is to bring in enterprise, teach them how to use blockchain, develop friendly tools so that enterprise can go out and build blockchain apps and use the space and use the technology to better their businesses. Their big thing is they partnered up with Coca-Cola Bottling, the South American branch of it, and they were able to save them hundreds of millions of dollars. UBT, they're partnered up with some other protocols to make the baseline protocol. Like I said, I'll go into more detail with that after, but really, really good hold, one of my long-term holds. DOT, this one is massive. It's hard to really explain it in a short amount of time that I do have here. I'll go into more detail in the next video, but pretty much they're trying to be the next level of Ethereum. Whereas Ethereum, it's mostly financial. DOT, it's trying to bridge the gap and trying to create chains that can create other chains and just kind of, infinite scalability with security. The founder of the DOT ecosystem worked on Ethereum. I've held it for a while. I'm currently staking it, so I'm earning passive income on it. I think I'm getting like 12% on the DOT I have. I got lucky with my DOT. I bought it pre-split, so it looks like I have a lot of DOT, but originally I only bought 10. And now I think it turned into 100. Really, really good project. Like I said, I'll go into more of it, into more detail later on. RPL, Rocket Pool. So this one, I will have to rebalance. It became a big part of my portfolio, bigger than I thought it would be. For a long time, it didn't do anything, and then it just kind of blew up on me. Yeah, 151. Oh no, CoinGecko broke. Anyways, we'll get into this one later. Rocket Pool, what they're really doing, it's like a second layer solution for when Ethereum staking finally comes out. As you know, Ethereum staking will need 32 Ethereum to be able to run your own node. If you don't have 32 Ethereum because it's balls expensive, then you can go in and pool your Ethereum with other people so that you can still earn staking rewards. You can still help validate everything. You'll obviously get a portion of the pool. It's a DeFi project. Honestly, we'll see how it works out. The fact that it's 4% of my total portfolio just goes to show that it did blow up in terms of what it looks like value-wise. A big reason for it blowing up is the more likely that Ethereum 2.0 finally gets released, the more useful it will be. If Ethereum 2.0 can't get released, Rocket Pool is going to shit the bed and it'll go to nothing. So fingers crossed that Ethereum 2.0 gets out there. I've actually currently staked one Ethereum on Kraken. I can't pull it out, so it's stuck there. So I'm praying that Ethereum 2.0 comes out at some point. What else do we have here? Yeah, so EWT. EWT is one of my favorite coins. I'm probably going to go pick up some more of it later on. It's forever been at like $7 to $10. EWT, they're trying to be the green energy platform for green energy certificates. They've got huge partnerships. I'm going to spend lots of time going to EWT in other videos. It is one of my favorite coins. Just like Origin Trail, where it was just shitting the bed for the longest time, I haven't given up hope on EWT. Really big things are going to come out of it. And right now it's around like 200 in terms of market cap. If it hits anywhere close to that 100 mark, we're going to kill it. EWT, one of my favorite holdings. And then in the other percent, it's the others. So that's where I've got my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, my Loopring. I've got a bit of Loopring, LTO, Luxo, a bunch of other coins. For me, I went out and I hunted a bunch of altcoins. Like I said, I didn't want to just sit around waiting on my Bitcoin or my Ethereum to go up. Maybe that would have been a smarter play because I was able to get Ethereum at like $170 at one point because I've been in the markets for 3 years. But I'm ADHD. I like to buy shit. I like to do stuff. So I've been moving things around. I'll go into that other category because it is a big chunk of it, 11%, and I think only like 5 or 6% of it is Ethereum. But I've got a bunch of different tokens. I think my favorite one is LRC. Their GameStop potential, it's going to be huge if they can create a digital NFT marketplace for digital games. We'll get into NFTs and what those are if you're not too familiar, but the whole idea is to create codified contracts so that you can buy and sell digital goods and you can say that, hey, this is mine. And just because you buy it online doesn't mean that it's stuck on your account. It can be shipped out from your account. Obviously GameStop or wherever the NFT platform is will take a cut of the profits you make, but at least you're not stuck holding on to digital games that you probably won't ever play. Like, I'm sure tons of you guys have games on Steam that you haven't touched in years. Maybe somebody else will want to buy them. There should be a secondhand market for digital goods, and that's what these NFT marketplaces will provide, not just this art and whatever bullshit's out there on OpenSea. That being said, I do have some NFTs on OpenSea because I'm a big football fan and soccer fan for Americans out there. So yeah. Anyways, this video kind of went a bit longer. We're hitting that 10-minute mark. I'm probably not going to edit it because I'm shit at editing, and I just wanted to post the video. If you do have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Please give me a like or something if you made it this far. Thank you for giving me your time, and I'll see you guys next time.